We're underway with Rhea Ripley. Ripley wants to take down the establishment, leaving it in a heap with fallen opponents scattered amongst the wreckage.
Rhea calls herself the Eradicator. She turns people's lives into nightmares and obliterates their world. An opponent's demise is a celebration of Rhea's power.
This woman is a physical anomaly. Since Ripley's embraced the darkness, she's become more powerful than she ever imagined. The more darkness she brings, the more brutality she releases.
And then we have Giulia, who's always got that fire in her eyes. Indescribable aura combined with unforgiving offense. Giulia is a superstar who stands out everywhere she's ever competed, WWE included.
Yeah, that's exactly why she is the beautiful madness.
Rhea capitalizes there.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
Has them up for the power slam and countered into an inverted DDT.
Corey, what's the play here against Rhea Ripley? What's the key to eradicating the Eradicator?
I don't know about eradicating Rhea Ripley, Cole, but in terms of getting the upper hand and possibly even the win, you've got to outsmart Ripley. Rhea Ripley's a smart competitor, but if you can be smarter, you'll have more than a fighting chance here. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly.
Some agility gets her on the dodge.
Ripley's strength being nullified with moves like that.
Giulia making an example of her opponent.
Boom! Read that one. Caught the leg.
The leg is, oh man, right on the jaw.
That'll ruin your day.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Giulia into the hammerlock. Hoisted way up, and the
Michinoku driver!
Giulia is just begging for a fight. Giulia, what is she looking for here? Has her opponent driven down, Northern Lights bomb. Now Giulia needs to end this.
Fisherman's Buster! Constant attacks from Giulia.
And Ripley has clearly been outsmarted at this point. Outpowered mentally, and she's simply struggling.
Able to slip out of that one.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! And she breaks the count. Wow. Ooh! And Giulia gets contested there.
Opponent lying face first.
Forcing her to break the hold here.
Submission applied too close to the ropes. Could be a critical mistake.
And now headed to the outside.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. And she's making her way to the top rope here.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Watching.
And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Rhea had that scouted. Oh, a takedown.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
From the top. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Oh, God.
Just like that. She turned it around. Giulia thinks she has it here. Kick out. She still has life.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Overhand chop. Ripley with the wherewithal to counter. Northern Lights. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
And you can just tell Ripley enjoyed delivering that punishment.
Here we go.
Frog splash, nailed it.
Rhea knowing she has to pull out all the stops now.
Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission.
Prism trap locked in. Submission by Rhea.
The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Throw all game plans out the window now. It's either she is determined to escape.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
impressive defense stops Ripley. The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
Yeah, she's in a lot.
Giulia looking to put her opponent away.
Oh, driven down, Northern Lights bomb.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
2 count. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
Ripley gets out of that predicament, but you want...
Rings of Saturn applied.
Rings of Saturn cinched in. Let the punishment commence.
Rhea's.
Desperation move for her, trying to muscle her way out. A couple of elbows does the job.
We've seen these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
The sheer will to win is on full display.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Giulia with a systematic attack. See ya.
Giulia with a hammerlock. And spinning into a Michinoku driver.
Giulia, what is she looking for here? Has her opponent. Oh, driven down, Northern Lights bomb.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
How on earth was Rhea Ripley able to kick out of that one?
Just barely. Nice takedown. Could be looking for the triangle.
Triangle armbar. Submission is in.
Gotta figure out a way out of this one, or it could be over.
This is painful to watch.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Vicious headbutt. Constant attacks from Giulia.
A full court press being...
This could be the end for Ripley. Giulia gets it.
Here is your winner,
Here we go with Giulia looking more than ready to compete. That fire in Giulia's eyes, it really is unmatched.
Well, that's because Giulia comes from the uber-competitive Japanese wrestling scene, Cole, where not only did she have to stand out, she had to hit hard. And Giulia does both those things better than just about anyone these days.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Taking flight. That was more splatter than splash.
Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
She pops the shoulder up in one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Connects. Saw it coming. She manages to reverse it.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Corey, any thoughts on what Rhea Ripley needs to do here in this match?
Rhea needs to make sure not to play with her food, Cole, because that's when things start to turn and put her at a disadvantage. We need to see a focused Rhea tonight, looking only to get the job done and get the W.
Using the elbow as a weapon. The damage is starting to affect her. Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
Michinoku driver! Kick gets caught.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. And Giulia is stepping up.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. Ah, there's a headbutt. Momentum fully shifted to Giulia.
Giulia with a systematic attack. And she's set right into that corner. Devastating elbow. Puts the boot to the midsection. Right to the gut.
Overhand chop. Bullseye.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway. Oof. Giulia, what is she looking for? Here has her opponent.
Oh, Northern Lights bomb.
Now Giulia needs to end this.
2. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Giulia.
Rhea Ripley says she's done allowing people to live in their own fairy tale. She's really looking to beat reality into her opponents and render them helpless.
You can't argue facts, and the fact is that very few can match up with Rhea Ripley. The Eradicator is glad to emphatically prove that point.
Ripley embraces hostility and consumes her victims in darkness. The question now is who can stop this woman's reign of terror.
But across the ring is Giulia. What I like about Giulia is that while it may seem like she has a devil-may-care attitude when she strolls up to the ring, the moment the bell rings, she is locked in. It's like Giulia starts every match already in another gear.
Yeah, Corey. Giulia's intensity and physicality at the beginning of a match is seemingly already at 11. And then it just keeps ramping up.
She got put to the test there.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Giulia.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
And heading up top.
From the top. No,
look out.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. If I'm in the ring with Rhea Ripley, I'm going to do anything I can to keep her down and out. Going for the ground and pound, twisting her up in knots, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Like I said, anything.
Yeah, Corey, sometimes you have to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, especially against a competitor like Rhea. Caught with the elbow.
Giulia into the hammerlock. Hoisted way up, and the Michinoku driver.
Giulia is just begging for a fight.
Oof. Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
This is what happens when you do anything and everything to...
Giulia, what is she looking for? Here has her opponent.
Oh, Northern Lights bomb.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
2. What a kick out at 2.
That was amazing. The word quit is not in Rhea Ripley's vocabulary.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. What an overhand chop. She fights back with the counter.
Rhea managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back on top of this match.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Delivering the suplex.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Digging deep for a kick out.
She just won't stay down. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Ooh.
Giulia looking to put her opponent away.
Oh, driven down, Northern Lights bomb. Now Giulia needs to end this.
And Giulia gets the win.
Here is your winner, Giulia.
There's the bell, and Rhea Ripley looks ready to unleash some pent-up frustration in this one.
I would never want to be the one standing across the ring for Rhea Ripley, Michael. Because you can run all you want, but eventually Rhea will catch you. And once she does, she won't stop until she gets the job done. And even then, she still might not stop.
Yeah, Byron, I wouldn't wish Rhea Ripley's wrath on even you. It's something you want to avoid if you can, and that's a big if.
And then we have Giulia, who's always got that fire in her eyes. Indescribable aura combined with unforgiving offense. Giulia is a superstar who stands out everywhere she's ever competed, WWE included.
Yeah, that's exactly why she is the beautiful madness.
Corey, what's Rhea Ripley need to focus on here? What strategy should she employ?
If I'm Rhea, I'm focusing on getting this thing done as quickly as possible. Mommy's a busy woman after all. So I'm busting out the strikes. I'm pulling out the power game. A few big attacks and massive tosses could make this a short night for Rhea. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Ripley can't escape this pressure.
Giulia with a systematic attack.
Oof. Giulia with a hammerlock. And spinning into a...
Down with an Ichinoku driver.
Giulia.
Now Giulia needs to end this.